My name is Professor Moricone. I'm a clinical lecturer at Iona University in New Rochelle, New York, as part of the biology department in the Division of Arts and Sciences.
Right.
Today, I have a former student with me, Alfred Assaf, who is a graduate of Iona University. And Alfred is currently out in California and
Mhm.
pursuing postgraduate studies. And he's going to tell us a little bit about that today. And I wanted to thank you, Al, for spending a little bit of time today. I know you're busy
Right.
because you've got classes. It's early in the morning in California. So maybe we could just get right into it. You were a biology major, so could you tell us a little bit about your biology major here at Iona University?
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, I did major biology. I was able to take advantage of a lot of the classes that Iona had. I ended up also taking virology, which was a class I really enjoyed as one of my electives. It was really, really nice. All the classes I found are really, really interesting. It was a very rigorous process too, which was good because it definitely prepares you for dental school and for the DAT and getting to know the DAT. Um, and of course for like the postgraduate studies. So right now I'm doing my master's, so it definitely helps. I enjoyed it very, very much. In my first year, I was inducted into um, it was NSLS. Uh, it was National Society for Leadership and Success. I did that. My first year, got inducted into that. And then obviously we had COVID, so it was a little bit rough for a couple of years. But then towards the end of my senior years, when everything kind of got back to normal in the spring semester, and ended up also partaking in a sustainability challenge at Iona. So it was like a university-wide challenge they had going on. We had to come up with like a business plan that would help the environment. And so it was me and a partner of mine, and we came up with the idea of collecting um, like collecting school supplies that people didn't use at the end of the school year, and then reusing those and selling them at like discounted price for the year after for people that maybe couldn't afford school supplies or just wanted a discount school supplies, and that way it also saved the environment by reducing the trash. And so we did that. We ended up winning third place, which was cool. And yeah.
What could you tell students who might be interested in Iona University specifically about the biology, maybe some of the instructors you encountered, any research that you did? Because I think you were involved with some research, right? While you were here?
Research, I didn't do as much. I'd actually had planned on doing it. That's right. But because of COVID, everything kind of just got shut down, and I never got a chance to complete it.
Okay, how about instructors that if somebody looks at this and says, I'm thinking about this, but I want to scroll through the instructors,
Right,
who might be, have a good, sort of CV or resume or student friendly, besides me, of course.
right, right. Yeah, of course, of course. So actually, it was one of the students that never actually looked at Rate My Professor. I know a lot of my classmates, like a lot of my friends would. I never really looked at any of it. For me, I just kind of, whatever class I had, I just went in, made the best out of it, and it turned out to be honestly amazing. All the instructors I had at Iona were really, really great. They're really, really helpful. The office hours were plentiful, so you could, I mean, there was plenty of office hours to take advantage of in case you had trouble with like any subjects in class. And just the whole biology course in general, the whole biology track, I found was actually really cool at Iona. So something that no one told me going in was that because it's a smaller school, you don't have as many options, but that helps you out a lot because I had friends that went to bigger schools and they had so many options on how to complete their biology major. And so a lot of them would take the easy way out because there's a bunch of easy classes that you can take to kind of still get the major. But then when you go to apply like a professional school, whether it's a medical school or dental school, they look through that. So they know that you're trying to take the easy classes and it actually works against you. And so with Iona, because you don't have that track, it really helps you out a lot. And it puts you kind of ahead of the curve because you have these classes, they're set for you. And if you do really well, I mean, you're set for success essentially, which
So
is why they have also really high placement.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that's like a key. So pretty much
Oh, yeah.
it sounds like to me that Iona is setting you up for success,
Oh,
right?
yeah, for
Because they're
sure.
saying this is the common pathway for you to get from
Mhm.
undergrad to grad studies. You take all of these
Oh,
courses,
yeah.
do well in them, and this is what they're going to
Mhm.
look at when you look at especially
Right.
dental school, okay,
Mhm.
which is what I want to get to uh, next. And as opposed to our counterparts that say, okay, you got this big umbrella that you could
Mhm.
pick from all these different baskets from,
Yep.
but it may not get you to where you want to be, right?
Yep.
So,
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
let's see, where are you
Mhm.
now? Like, so, from what I understood from you, you've got this, sort of master's degree that you're working on, and you're going to segue into dental school. So where are you doing this, firstly? And
Right.
how does something like that work? Because obviously you've researched it, and there may have been other options for you. So
Yep. Yep.
why this one? And like I said, where are you now?
Right, right, yeah. So I'm actually around the Sacramento area now. It's a little bit of Northern California, which is pretty nice. A lot of nature based here, so there's not as much kind of it's a lot of mountains. It's really, really cool. But essentially I'm at California North State is the name of the university. And so I actually went through like a little period. I was thinking about maybe switching my career and going into finance just from advice I had gotten from dentists and just from just looking into the field. I in the end, kind of decided against that after going into the field for a few months, and so I applied later into the cycle. So it was a little bit disadvantaged, and so because I applied just so late, I had a few schools that obviously you have rejections. Then you have a few schools that give you the option of, hey, look, if you don't want to take another year off, which is something I didn't want to do because I just felt if I took another year off, I probably couldn't go back in, and they give you the option of, hey, look, and also help out your grades too. You can take a master's program, and if you reach a certain benchmark, a certain DAT score, you'll go right into dental school. So you have a guaranteed interview. So there's a few schools that give you that option. I ended up choosing North State because it was just more interesting for me. There's another school that had a similar option, but it felt just kind of like an undergraduate level, but just more advanced. So as you take genetics again and everything else, this school has like clinical biochemistry, pharmacology. I'm doing anatomy of head and neck. So a lot of the schools kind of align with dental school, so it was good for as like a master's program. So I knew it was going to help me out in dental school, and then also, yeah, it's been more interesting for me.
So upon completion of this first part, then you'll sit for the dental admission exams, right? Uh,
Right, right,
okay.
right,
So, is the school that you're going to affiliated with a particular dental school? So do they have their own, or
right.
then you go through another application process, or they have relationships with other dental schools, with dental schools?
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. So they actually have their own dental school. So from everything that I saw, all of the schools that give you the option have their own dental school and they have their own master's program. So they just link together. So this one gives you a guaranteed interview, and then essentially you just go right in the next year. And yeah,
Okay.
I think I missed a part of your question. What was the
No, I was just trying to make sure it was clear that this was, an automatic interview, and, you do well in this part of the program, and you're in their dental school.
right, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you go right into theirs. Yes, yes.
So that's a great option. So how long will this take you before you get from, where you are now into the dental school?
Sure, sure. It's just a year. So it'll just be this year, and then I'll go right in next year.
Okay, so pretty streamlined. So
Yeah, yeah, and it's a little bit accelerated too.
good,
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah.
So I know you're busy and you got class soon because there's a time difference here.
Right, yeah.
Thank you for
No
joining
worries.
me today. This is going to go out on the Iona Bio YouTube
All
uh,
right, cool.
form. Okay, and maybe we could get together again once you're in dental school to fill in
100%.
the about how difficult that's going to be.
100%.
Al, take care. It was nice seeing
Thank
you
you.
again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me too. It was a great
Uh,
conversation.